Welcome to the 2024 Boys Lacrosse season recap.
This season, the team had an undefeated record of 14-0 and won sectionals. They're looking forward to a deep run in the state playoffs.
Stay tuned for interviews, highlights, and more.
Go Bears!
Attack number 11, Ethan Stitch. Number 12, Xavier Schuler. And number 13, Braden McMahon. At midfield for the Bears, number 29, Graham Schleck. Number 2, Tucker Zostan. And number 14, Sammy Peck.
It's a lot of the same team members, just a year older, and I think that helps because we all know each other.
Been growing. There's a few new kids that have stepped up to help us this year, and we've just all grown as a team.
I think we've grown because our team we have a rich success rate and we know how to win, but kind of like this year we're coming in with a whole bunch of people coming up from JV. We lost a few key seniors, like we lost our goalie, and the goalie that we did have, he went to a prep school, so we kind of started new with a new goalie, but we just all like huddled around him and we believed in him, so that was a big part of it.
I think as a team, we've grown a lot just kind of learning how to play with each other. Like we've played with each other all pretty much since youth, but kind of learning how to play at like a more competitive level with some of the better teams and like working together, kind of depending on each other.
I feel like we've grown as a lacrosse team because like when we got into sectionals, like the team, like from JV to varsity, like the team is, and it's like a family almost. Like it's like the team chemistry is there. Everyone, like if you do something wrong, everyone has consequences, you know. So I feel like the leap from JV to varsity is like bigger than expected, I would like to say. Like, and like I feel like the team chemistry is there more than like in JV. It's more of just like a free for all, you know. Yeah.
I think it was definitely a big jump, but it was harder for me too because I had to switch positions too. Because I was attack last year, and then our goalie graduated, so I moved to goalie this year.
Took on a bigger role.
I think we need to keep our composure, keep playing smart, and just keep doing what we've been doing. We want to win all our games.
Definitely like maturity on the field, not getting mad at each other and not getting stupid penalties for dumb stuff. Talk a lot. Better than last year, didn't talk very much.
I just hope we play as a team. We're all like really good individually, but we're not the best as a team, so just like connecting our bonds and like everyone playing as one.
I think an aspect that we can strengthen is, at least offensively, but both sides of the ball, is communication. I think being able to communicate well on the field with each other is a real advantage, and a lot of the best teams are usually a lot of the best teams at communicating.
The shot percentage, like there's gonna be more shots. Like we played Liverpool this year and like it was a close game. They had just as many, I don't know how many shots like ratio, but they had just as many goals as us because they knew how to run an offense. It was more of a closer game in the respect of like both teams on both sides were good. So it made Cam have to like step up, especially in overtime, to like save those hard shots, which he doesn't see a lot because we're destroying teams.
It's a good team to be on, a lot of good guys.
We have a lot of different kids that are
make it fun. It's a lot of fun. It means a lot. Part of a bigger thing than just a family or team. It's like a family, yeah.
It means a lot because I'm originally from Binghamton, and we didn't have the best lacrosse team, and I've always wanted to go to a school where there's lacrosse, it's good, and coming to Vestal, I was met with open hands, and everyone was so welcoming, and it's just kind of my brothers now.
It means a lot to me. I think there is a lot of history in the program and a lot of good players that have came through the program, and I think our team especially is one of the strongest teams that Vestal has had. So I think just kind of playing for each other and trying to reach our highest potential as a team. So just knowing the position I'm in, it means a lot, and I'm very thankful that I'm a part of the team.
Because every day that we come out here, especially with a group of guys that have been around, and the same guys for the past 3 years, that it's just a good group of personalities that we have every single day. It's constant entertainment, and it's very enjoyable for me as a coach.
It's amazing, especially because this year it's not going to be like this for another a long time. This year is the year that we're going to be at this level of lacrosse. So I think it's amazing to be on this team and at this level of lacrosse, especially in high school, because you don't see it a lot. So
I kind of think the same thing. If we're gonna go on a deep run, it would be this year.
Yeah, because everyone was looking forward to this year. This year is the year that we're gonna hopefully go far. I mean, we win sectionals every we're on a streak right now, but we want to go farther for sure.
We've been playing really good this year. We're 4-0 right now, but we just have to keep doing what we've been doing. Playing like a team, just keep shooting shots, keep doing our thing, just playing lacrosse.
Well, we got a new goalie this year, so he stepped up. That was a challenge, and yeah, that's really it. Once we get past sectionals, there's some harder teams in Syracuse we gotta play. They always give us a tough time.
One is losing our goalie. Having to have a first-year goalie is not too easy. Having a bunch of JV players step up, or players that aren't used to playing as much, step up into some big roles. Those were the two big things, I think.
I think certain challenges, and we faced it a little bit already, is in the past years, we can always be very solid, but sometimes showing up in those tougher games, right off the bat, coming in strong, I think we had a loss to Maine Endwell last year, and it was strictly due to the fact that we were just kind of showing up lackadaisically, and the other team showed up really intensely and wanted to play, and that's why they beat us. I think just showing up for every game the same and taking every game just as seriously as the last one, and I think we did a good job of that against Liverpool. They're a very strong Syracuse team, and we showed up, and I think we started with put up 4 goals in the first quarter, which was a great start to that game. We showed up to play.
I feel going against, we've only seen harder teams once or twice, but I feel keeping our mental game in the game, we can't walk, we have to be dialed in for these games that are coming up. So I think the game coming up on Saturday, Boston Spa, that's going to give us a nice preview of what we're going to have in store for after sectionals, when we play West Jenny and those harder teams. We're going to have to, we can't let a goal destroy us. We have to stay in the game,
It even showed against Liverpool. we went on like a 6-1 run to start the game, and then we just like mentally fell apart a little bit, and then they came back. So then we had to claw back again.
Yeah.
So if we keep our heads good, I think we're gonna have a good run.
I think that's like one of the biggest problems with our team is like staying in the game, because we don't see it all the time. So when it happens, it's like, whoa, you know? Yeah.
Some challenges we faced is just the guys are all, I mean, as far as our team goes, the guys are all such good friends on the team that sometimes it's hard for some of them to step up as leaders. Our challenge we faced recently is, you know, we just kind of been on cruise control, and we just need to get to a point where we keep pushing each other, you know, every day in practice to continue to get better.
I think our overall team goal is just to win all the games we can and go as far as we can in the state tournament. And so far, starting off 4-0 is a really good start.
Well, our big goal is to win states, but right now we're just focused on each game at a time, just winning them all.
I think our goals is always to for any sport is to really win a state championship, but kind of this year, at least my goal was to look at it one game at a time and not look so far into postseason. So I'm just looking at I would love to make to the Final Four. I think making it to the Final Four is something we can do. We just have to connect and all play really well.
So our team all knows that this team specifically, and a lot of the 24 class, as seniors now, it's been talked about being able to go and win sectionals, win regionals, make it to states, and even compete for state finals. And I think that's something that our team is kind of seeing we are capable of as we play some of these stronger teams, just kind of knowing that we can play with anyone and just kind of trusting that. You know, it's different when a lot of the guys have gotten pulled up, and in prior years they're looking up to the upperclassmen. So now being in the upperclassmen's shoes, you know you have guys looking up to you, so just trying to do the best you can in that spot. So I think definitely, at least my goal for the team is to win a state title, which is a huge goal, but at the same time, I think there's no reason not to set a huge goal, especially you only get one more chance. So I think that's definitely at least my goal.
And our goals, I think we're pretty big picture, don't you think?
Yeah, we try and keep it one game at a time, but in the back of our heads, we're always thinking about sectionals and regionals.
Yeah, and what we can improve before we get to them times, so we're prepared for the games that matter. So I think that's also why we're playing teams like Boston Spa and Liverpool, is to prepare for the games that actually matter and show why those games were important. So I think that's our goal. It's just to keep improving steadily.
Goals for the season, everybody's goals are to win, right? And win sectionals and go on throughout states and be winning states. But my goal as a coach is to take the team that we have with all the individual personalities and skill levels and continue to bring them together and become the best possible team that we can become, regardless of the outcome of some of our games.
A lot of good guys, good leadership, a lot of follow by example guys, and good captains.
We're mostly seniors. There's a few kids that aren't seniors that play, so I'd say there's a big role of seniors just playing. Probably in a good way. They help them. They teach them things if they need to learn. They help out a lot.
So us seniors, we've been playing travel lacrosse and lacrosse together since we were 7, so we've all known each other really well, and we all got pulled up to varsity at a young age in 10th grade. There was, I think, 4 or 5 of us all got pulled up to varsity as a 10th grade. We all started and played big roles, so we're kind of used to playing in the varsity game and the speed of the game. So I think that helps a lot of the younger kids, because we have people with a lot of experience that could give them tips or tell them what to do.
I think across the board, not just the senior captains, but all the seniors just being great leaders and on the field for practices or games. You know, we had a very close game against Scarsdale, and when, you know, they started to come back into that game, one of the seniors brought that team together and like gave them a pep talk, got them focused, you know. And so having guys that are able to kind of turn the momentum of a game like that is super important, and having guys that the team respects and will listen to, but also in the games, a lot of those seniors being able to kind of call their own number and make a play when the team needs it, and having so many seniors that can do that for a team, I think that's kind of been their role, and I think they've all been doing a good job.
The leadership is like, I feel like our whole team seniors, like the leadership's amazing. Our captains are amazing, obviously, but this year they've like most of our seniors that are starting, they've been playing on varsity since freshman, sophomore year. So like they're so compact together. We're not going over new plays. Like we have so many new plays that everyone already knows from past years, and they know what their teammate's gonna do. And that's why I feel like makes our team better, is because like we've been playing for so long together. The chemistry is there. So that's why I think the seniors have extremely impacted us. Like we wouldn't be here without our seniors, so.